Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and we are party prepping. So this video is just going to be about the hot cocoa bar. It'll probably be a voiceover because I kept getting interrupted, stuff like that. So let's do that. And yeah, things are going on around, so I don't want to be interrupted too much. So I'm going to do a voiceover on it and hopefully you enjoy it. Give a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate you. Cheers. All right, so let's crush up some candy canes. Now you can buy them already pre-crushed, probably in the baking aisle. I just took some from the dollar store, crushed them up with the plastic still on them. You know how it is. Sometimes they still kind of explode out and you get candy dust everywhere. I used my meat mallet. I think I did, there's 4 there. I think I may have done 5. Just enough. All those little bowls are things that I've gotten over the years. Just try to use, you know, if you want it to be super colorful, use super different colors. Christmassy, if you get red and greens, don't buy anything. Just use what you have. So these are all different dishes. One's a little tiny, what do you call it, souffle dish there on the left. A couple are little containers that had ranch in them, stuff like that. Those little type of containers, you know. So I have a thing for those little tiny containers at restaurants and stuff, and a lot of times I'll ask, can I just buy one or something, and they'll let you have one. So, and no, I'm not stealing them. Anyway, so we get it all crushed up. It's a little messy. It's fine. It doesn't take very long to do this. It's really fun. You will love it. Kids will love it. Adults love it. Trying to get it out. It's so hard once you crush it in the plastic, but if you don't leave it in the plastic, you're gonna have a mess everywhere. So that's what I'm doing here. Eventually I will get it out. Don't let any peppermint be left behind. All right, there you go. It's all done in a little dish. So take whatever sprinkles and stuff you have. Right now I'm doing chocolate chips. These were leftover chocolate chips that I sealed up with my bag sealer. And if you have different flavors of chocolate chips, if you have the peppermint flavored chocolate chips, use those. So I put them in the bowl. Had those ready. They were leftover. And then I decided I didn't like them. So I'm pouring them back in because they're old. They're not old, but they're fine for baking, but not for appearances, right? So they got the little white cover on them now, you know. So I thought I'll just open a brand new bag and I'll put in fresh chocolate chips in there. So it looks, the appearance is better for it and everything. So that's what I did. I'll use the other ones for baking. These are some sprinkles I had from, I think I bought one of those kits that was an ugly Christmas sweater cookie kit, and so those are the sprinkles from it. Any Christmas sprinkles you have, do whatever you want. These are some chocolate sprinkles that I figure people might like on their hot cocoa. If you got just red ones or green ones or whatever, you got some of the little beads, all those type of things. Now I'm going to take some of the regular candy canes, leave them in their plastic, and just put them in one of the jars, so it kind of gives it, like, if they wanted to, they could take it out of the plastic and stir their candy, or stir their hot cocoa with it, and give it a different type of a mint flavor. They don't have to put the sprinkles on top. And use whatever jars you have. Obviously, this is a canning jar that I had. That's what I'm using. I want a little height on the tray along with some little low ones. Okay, so that is one of the souffle bowls that I had. I'm going to put some marshmallows in it. You have to have marshmallows with hot cocoa, right? So these are just the regular mini marshmallows. You also can get the actual hot cocoa marshmallows, like the instant hot cocoa marshmallows. Those are good too. We all know we love those. And in here, I'm going to, so I got another one of the canning jars, and I'm going to put one of those, these were so good. The hazelnut wafer cookies. There's 2 packages in this. It took me forever to get it open, so don't mind me. And they were a hit. Some people put them in their hot cocoa, and some people we just ate them. They were so good. They were so good and fresh. I have bought them before at the dollar store, like in a small container. These I got at Kroger's for like $4 or something, but there was twice or triple as many in there. But they're good. They were so good. I think I probably had 1.5 before we even got to the cocoa. Now I'm just filling out I have a little dry erase board with all the toppings. So I wrote that on there, hot cocoa bar or hot chocolate bar, whatever you want to say. And all the little toppings that they can choose from. I found it on Amazon. I've had it probably for about 4 years. So just little ideas so they know what they're looking at in case they don't know. Now I got some butterscotch chips out for it. And here's my little tray. I've had this for years. So you can see how this sets up in here. So it shows them everything that they can. I got the Carolina's, it's like Bailey's, but so it's an Irish cream. It's just a little cheaper. And then the caramel vodka, which is really good. They're both really good. So there it kind of lists out, you can see. Add what you like, what you want on there. And now we're just gonna kind of put stuff in the tray and make it look all cutesy like. And you can see I rearrange things. I take them out and I put them back in because I want them a certain way. And I wanted to get my cups in there. We're doing a flannel and friends party, so everyone had to wear flannel or plaid to my party. So, I had the cups, obviously, and I wanted to get some of the cups in there for the hot cocoa. You know, fiddle around with it until you get it just right. I will tell you, everyone loved this. They all thought it was great. There. Isn't that cute? It was so much fun. And then just do your hot cocoa and keep it in a crock pot and have that all ready, and they can scoop it out. So I do have these little dessert spoons. I have no idea where I found them, to be honest with you. They're not hard to find. You can find them anywhere. So and they're plastic, but they look like silverware. So I just put them in each one of them so people can scoop them with those. They had little rubber bands around them, so They were tied together, but I've had them for years, so I use only a few when we do these parties, and then, you know, most of the time they're not very dirty, so you just wash them up and keep them, so you invest $5 and you can keep them for a long time. But they're perfect. They're just...
be talking about pantry cooking.
Oops, hold on.
When I'm cooking a...
Okay. There we go. And there's some of it in the cup. Okay, what you think? It's easy. It's fun. You can use any tray you want. You don't even have to use a tray. Do you have a towel or a, like just your stove could be your, you know how you see in my videos where like I have the cover that goes over my stove? You could use that as a kind of segregated place. So if you don't have a tray or a platter or even like a, what do you call it? Placemat, stuff like that, do like the section of your stove and just set that up as it, you know. You don't obviously don't have to do alcohol, but we do. It was a hit. It was so much fun, and yeah, I think it's a must. I mean, you can have part of it set up for all winter for your kids. I've seen people do that, but we don't have kids, and it's just for us, so we did it that way. I saved it for a couple days, and then I kind of tossed some of the stuff and saved what I could and whatever, you know. But it was so good. It was so yummy. It's so easy, and it was just fun putting it together and being creative and moving the things around and finding where I wanted to put them. So whatever, you know, I get easily distracted and liked the stuff. It was fun. So it's like crafting, but with food. Okay, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe. I really appreciate you watching. And hey, cheers.